In this video, we will talk about maintaining a simple payroll system for small retailers or small business person. So not every business required to maintain payroll as with corporates, and we may just want to calculate salary of our employees or any labor working in our shop. So we need a very simple payroll system where we record their attendance, and based on the attendance data their monthly salary should be calculated. So we are not required to define all the pay heads or talk about ESI or PF and so on. And if you remember, I told you in the beginning of the section that I'll talk about a simple payroll system. So this is the video in which I'm going to discuss the same. Now in order to maintain that simple payroll system, I created this sample company. So in your company you need to enable payroll first. So I'm going to do that by pressing the F11 key, selecting the option accounting features, and then enabling payroll over here, and then press Ctrl A. So with this, in our tally, payroll has been enabled. Now you need to select the option payroll info over here, then select the option pay heads, and then select create. We will create a simple pay head called salary, which would be earnings for employees, and let the income type be fixed, and select the group as indirect expenses, and set the option effect net salary to no, and select the option calculation type as on attendance, and then press Alt C and specify the attendance type as present, because we are going to calculate positive attendance, so we will record the number of days the employee was present. And in case if you want to record negative attendance, that is you want to record number of days the employee was absent, then select the option not applicable over here, and then create an attendance type called absent, which is leave without pay, and save the attendance creation. So you can either select whether recording attendance in positive way or negative way. You need to decide while creation of pay head. But for this example, I will select the option present because I want to calculate attendance on based of number of days the employee was present. Now for the field calculation period, select the option months, and for the field basis of calculation, select the option user defined. Now most of the shops and offices calculate salary for month of 30 days. So specify the number 30 over here, and then for the field rounding method, select the option normal rounding and specify the rounding limit as 1, and save the pay head creation. And that's it. So that was the only pay head which we require for maintaining a simple payroll system. And now we will proceed with adding information regarding the worker or employee working in our shop or in our office. So press the escape key, and in the payroll info menu, select the option employees and select the option create. So I will create our worker as worker 1, and for the field define salary details, change this option to yes and define his salary. So select the option salary pay head over here and specify his monthly pay, which is 10,000 rupees per month, and then save the salary details and press Ctrl A to save the employee creation. Alright, now we will proceed with recording attendance of this worker. So I'll go back to gateway of tally, select the option payroll vouchers, and I am already in the attendance voucher creation. And if you are in payroll voucher creation, then press Ctrl F5 to access as attendance voucher creation. Now in order to record attendance for this person, select his name from the list of employees, select the option present over here because we decided to record positive attendance, and if you go by recording negative attendance, you won't be able to process his salary. So select the option present over here, and specify the number of days this person was present. So assuming that this worker was present for 20 days out of 30 days, so specify the number 20 over here and save the attendance record. Now the next step requires to process the salary based on the attendance which we just recorded, and in order to do that, press Ctrl F4. So you would be in payroll voucher creation. Now over here you need to press Alt C and create a ledger called salary payable. So whatever that you are required to pay in future are your liabilities. So select the option current liabilities over here, and in the field use for payroll select the option yes and save the ledger creation. Now once again press the backspace key and press Alt A. And you are not required to press the backspace key again, but we are required to specify the ledger over here. So once you create the ledger, you can press Alt A over here and payroll autofill options would be presented. For the field process for, select the option salary, specify the month for which you are processing the salary. Since I am processing salary for the month of April, I will specify the dates as 1st April to 30th of April, and specify the employee name whose salary you want to process. So I want to process salary for this person called worker 1, and for the field sort by, select the option employee name, and for the field payroll, bank or cash ledger, specify the ledger which you just created. So we can see that for 20 days of attendance for this person, his salary payable would be 6,667 rupees. Let's verify the calculation by pressing Ctrl N and accessing the calculator. So 10,000, which is his salary, divided by 30 days, and per day salary would be 333 rupees, which should be multiplied by the number of days the person was present. So it amounts to 6,666 rupees, which is rounded off to 6,667 rupees. And press Ctrl A after processing the salary. After processing the salary, we are required to make payment towards the same. So press the F5 key to access the payment voucher. Now over here, in order to auto calculate salary payment, you need to press Alt A, and in the payment autofill options, specify the month for which you are making salary payment, specify the voucher date, that is the date of entry, specify the name of the employee to whom you are going to make payment, and specify the ledger salary payable for the field payroll ledger, and then specify the payment method, whether you are making payment through cash or through bank. Since I am making payment through cash, I will select the option cash over here, and if you wish to make payment through check or through bank, you need to create the bank ledger and specify it over here. So for this example, I will select the option cash over here. So you can see that the salary which we processed earlier, that amount has been auto-filled. So we need not to remember the total salary which we are required to pay once we process the salary. And after entering all these details, press Ctrl A to save the payment voucher.